AskReddit, what is the greatest comeback to an insult you've ever heard? Here's my favorite self-burn. In high school math class, a nice, nerdy guy named Richard, a jerk whose name I forget, let's call him Jerk. Jerk keeps calling Richard Dick. Like, hey, Dick, did you get the answer to number 4? Richard keeps calmly saying it's Richard. Finally the teacher says, Richard, what do you prefer to be called? Richard says, I prefer Richard. Jerk says, well, I prefer Dick. After a few seconds of uproarious laughter from the rest of the class, Jerk realized what he said and sunk as far down in his seat as possible and never bugged Richard again. We were teenagers in the 80s, so this was the height of hilarity. You dress like a grandpa. That's why your mom called me daddy. I once gave a classmate a penny and told him, it always feel nice giving money to the poor. He responds with, thanks man, with this I can fuck your whore ass mom and still get change. Go fuck yourself. Fuck me yourself, you coward. Oh man, taking that one lol. Suddenly romantic. My sister, when she was 13, maybe 12, she was fighting with my little brother, 3 years older than her, and he was being aggressive and mean, and she clearly yells, I'd call you a dick but you're so fake, you're a dildo. My mom and I were in the kitchen and my mom yells at her, go to your room. My sister goes upstairs and my mom has tears in her eyes, choking back laughter. Where did she learn that? I told everyone I knew at the time. I called it the sickest burn of all time. It's still so beautiful. A friend of mine in first year university had never really dated any girls yet. This dumb meathead that we were kind of friends with told him, when you do get a girlfriend, I'm totally going to fuck her. He responded, if I had a girlfriend that would fuck you, her cheating on me wouldn't be the issue. I read that as method and I was wondering how he would have that much game. My dear grandmother. She had a quick and savage wit. My fiancé and I held the whole family get together at my house. It was the first time his father met my grandmother. His dad was a large, physically intimidating man with a beer gut. He began telling stories to my grandmother about how my fiancé was a mischief maker when he was young. Then told my grandmother how he would take off his belt and whip Joe for being bad. My frail little grandmother stares directly at my hubby's dad's tummy and says, your belt? However could you find it? Future father-in-law was gobsmacked. Sassy grandmas are the best grandmas.